Hello students, welcome to the class of science. Today we are going to discuss the next topic of the chapter 1, which is the last topic of the chapter 1, rather I will say, that is evaporation. It is a very common process which we are seeing in our daily life. That is, when we put wet clothes in air, they get dry due to the process of evaporation. So students, today in this lecture, in detail we will see what is the process of evaporation and what are the factors affecting the evaporation. So students, what is evaporation? Earlier we discussed in the last lectures that how can we change the state of matter from liquid to solid, solid to gases, or liquid to gases, or gases to liquids. So evaporation is the same process. It is the process in which liquid changes into its vapor but below its melting point. Evaporation can be done in two ways, by heating or by in the presence of the air. When we heat the liquid, the kinetic energy of the particle is increased, so that energy overcomes the force of attraction between the liquids. How is it so? I will explain you. Suppose we have taken a glass of water. We have filled water up to here. Students, I revised you that in case of liquids, and this is in case of gases, the arrangement of the particles was like this. They were loosely packed, and in case of gases, they were very far away from each other. In liquids, the particles have some force of attraction. They have some force of attraction between them, and they also possess kinetic energy, right? But in gases, the force of attraction between the particle is very less. Force of attraction in gases is very less because they are very far away from each other. But kinetic energy is more. They move here and there because kinetic energy is responsible for the movement of the particles. Now we see in this glass there are particles of liquids. They have kinetic energy. Suppose this is water. Particles of water have kinetic energy and force of attraction between them. And force of attraction. Some force of attraction between them. If there is kinetic energy, the particles are moving in this liquid because they have kinetic energy. When they are continuously moving and this glass is open from the top, they will come in contact with the particles of the air. They will come in contact with the particles of the air. When these particles of liquid, we can say vapors, they come in contact with the particles of the air, the heat energy at the surface of the particles, heat energy at the surface of the particle is very much. It is more, which will overcome the force of attraction between the particles of the liquid. The energy at the surface of the particles will be much enough to overcome the force of attraction between the particles of the liquid. Then what will happen? If they will overcome their force of attraction, they will be free. Then they will become into vapors in the gaseous state. So they will be free to move upwards in the air. I repeat, when the particles of liquid are present here, they have some kinetic energy. They are continuously moving. When they are continuously moving and colliding with each other, they will come in contact with the particles of the air. So, when they will come in contact with the particles of the air, the heat energy at the surface of the liquid will be much enough to overcome the force of attraction between the particles of the liquid. They will be free and they will become into gaseous state and they will be moved here and there away from this glass. This is the process of the evaporation, because the process we saw in which liquid changes into vapors below its melting point, right? The melting point should be, the temperature should be below its melting point. Now we come to the factors affecting the evaporation. What are the factors affecting the evaporation? There are certain factors on which the evaporation depends. First of all, the first point is the surface area. Right, students? We see I have taken a small glass, water of small glass. I have taken water of big. The size of this glass is very big. The surface area is big. If I put this water in a big tumbler, the surface area will be more big. The evaporation will be more. Right, students? If the surface area is big, surface area is more, the evaporation is also more. Evaporation is more. It is more when the surface area is big. Now second is the nature of the liquid. Nature of the liquid means boiling point. If the boiling point is less, evaporation will be more. Evaporation is more. How? We can take an example of water. We can take an example of water and ether. The boiling point of water, as you all know, is 100 degrees Celsius, and that of ether, it is 34 degrees Celsius, right? So evaporation will take place early in the ether as compared to the water, right? So if the temperature is low, boiling point is low, the evaporation is more. If the boiling point is more, the evaporation will be less. Second is the temperature of the liquid. Temperature of the liquid is, third point is temperature. Now if the temperature of the day is high, we see in hot days the wet clothes dry very easily, right? And in the other days they dry very less and very late. If the temperature is high, the evaporation will be more. Evaporation is more, and vice versa. If the temperature is low, the evaporation is less. Next comes to the point humidity. What is humidity? Humidity is the presence of water in the air particles, right? If there is more humidity, we say there are a lot of water particles in the air. So every air particle has the capacity to absorb certain water quantity. So if the humidity is more, the evaporation is less because the air don't have the capacity to absorb more water. So when the humidity is more, the evaporation is less. The evaporation is less, and vice versa. Last point is the speed of the wind. We always say the wet clothes get dry on a very on windy days. If the speed of the wind is more, then evaporation is more, and if it is less, the evaporation is also less. So students, these were the factors affecting the evaporation. First is surface area. If it is more big, then evaporation will also be big. Nature of the liquid. If boiling point is less, evaporation starts early. If the temperature is high, evaporation is also high. If the humidity is more, then evaporation will be less. And speed of the wind is more, evaporation will be more. So students, today we discussed the topic evaporation and the factors affecting the evaporation, which is a common process in our daily life. Hope students, you must have liked this chapter. If you like this chapter or this class or this topic, so press to the like button, and you can subscribe my channel to get another lectures which are all free of cost. No money, no cost. These are for you only, students. I am also teaching for you only, not for any money purpose. Hope you all are fine. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you. Have a nice day.